have some unfortunate sunlight coming in the car. There's a sunbeam going right through my face. You see it? Anyway, so we made it through Christmas. A lot of drama happened. Not family drama, just illness drama, not COVID, just other things. And so here we are on the other side, thankfully. It is now 2 days before the new year. I don't know if I'll get this up before the new year. Probably not. But anyway, here's what's happening though. Chris wanted to come down to Mankato because there's a comic book store called Pulp Comics that he loves, but he doesn't want to like have to stick to a timeline or anything. Usually when we come down for a family thrifting day, then like it's like, oh, you have an hour or something. He just wants to be able to do his thing. So I dropped him off and I was like, just be in touch. I'll just entertain myself. I brought some editing to do. I brought a book to read, and I'm gonna hit some thrift stores. So the first one I'm gonna go to is Vine Home Thrift. I've taken you in there before. I don't always get to go when my kids are with me because they don't like to go in because it doesn't have clothes. So I'm happy to be able to do that. So let's go ahead to Vine Home Thrift and see what we can find.
When I go thrifting, I'm often looking for things for my own home decor or for my vintage collections, but I also have a reselling booth at a vintage shop in a town nearby. The shop is called The Pink Elephant and it's located in Hopkins, Minnesota. So if you're ever in the area, stop in. I love to sell there, but I also love to shop there. I really loved this primitive print. I was considering it, but it was $5.50 and it was missing its glass, so I would need to replace that or get a different frame. So I was like, for $5.50, I'm gonna keep looking. I love stitchery and cross stitching. This was an embroidered piece, which I thought was so pretty. I did not pick it up, but I did want to take the opportunity to at least show it to you all because I thought it was pretty. This is a really pretty piece. I think it's a watercolor of the courthouse in St. Peter, although I could be wrong about that. And I wasn't certain when I was looking at it, but I think it'd be a really nice piece for a local person. And this piece I was considering for my own home decor. It was just a mirror with a windmill painted on it, which I thought was kind of different because I don't see a lot of mirrors that are painted. Kind of cool. I didn't pick it up in the end, but I did really like it. I also liked this one. I wondered, is this someone's family cabin? That's something that's very common in Minnesota. Families will own a cabin together. Kind of cool. That's what that reminded me of. I always check the ornaments because on occasion you find a vintage one. I did not find any on this day, but I made sure to look. I am always drawn to Santa boots, either for my own collection or for the shop. But this was a modern piece, so I left that behind. I thought these were kind of cool for my primitive decor that I'm doing in my bedroom. But I really like lights that will come on and off on a timer or battery. I'm kind of getting away from plug-in ones, so didn't want those. I love to take you thrifting with me when I go on my thrifting adventures. I also love to show you what I buy and how I use my finds in my home, as well as if I'm considering things for resale. If that's something that interests you, I would love it if you'd hit the subscribe button and ring the bell so you'll get notified every time I upload a video. I'd also love it if you'd find me on Instagram at Nicole Northgarden. I found this little cabinet. It has cubbies inside, kind of a rustic look to it. It was $20, so a little high for my budget, but there was no way I was leaving it behind. I have placed it here on top of this cabinet in the corner in my living room. This is not the final styling, but for now I have some of my vintage colored glass flower frogs displayed on it, which I'm super excited about because I haven't had a great place to display them. I think I want to put more vintage cards behind some of the displays, and I like how they kind of contrast with the white of the different little ironstone pieces that I have here. So I'm pleased with it so far. It's not done, but I'm working on it. I also really loved this stack of old metal drawers. There was no price on it. If it had been a green color versus this gunmetal gray, I might have pursued it a little more. And this next piece I thought was beautiful. It looks like it has spoon carving on it, but I didn't know what it would have sat on top of. Would it have sat on top of like a dresser or behind a bed? I just couldn't tell. So you guys can tell me if you have any thoughts on what this originally might have been for. I gasped when I turned around and saw this little cart. My grandma had this exact TV cart in our basement when she lived with us, and it's in perfect condition, and it was only $10. So I brought it home to use as a printer cart, and it has like a second shelf where we put all our little home office items. And when I get tired of it, I can totally sell this at the shop, but I'll be holding on to it for a while. I really liked this cabinet that someone made. It almost looked like a little screen door on the front of the cabinet. Would be such a cute display piece. I just couldn't think of where I would put it, so I left that behind. You'll see in a moment there were 3 pieces painted this green color. I'm guessing someone used them all together in their bedroom. They are from different sets, but I love that, how paint can unify pieces. I thought it was a really cool, funky green color. I mean, not something that goes in my house, but I did like them. And the other 2 pieces are right over here. Looks like there's a little side table and then another dresser. I spotted from a distance a large yellowware bowl, so that's what I'm heading towards here. And I really liked this bowl. I didn't love the stripe, and I'm trying to figure out as I get into the yellowware how I want to limit my collection. I think I want to go with blue stripes on yellow, or blue bowls, blue accents. So I didn't get that. I'm not sure that was the right choice. It was $25, which is a fine price if I'm not going to resell it. So, I don't know. I didn't buy it. Maybe I should have. I was considering this Itasca State Park stein for resale. If you ever make it to Minnesota, Itasca State Park is the headwaters of the Mississippi River. The Mississippi starts off as a little stream in the state park. It's pretty cool. I found these 2 copper branded Moscow Mule cups for the shop. They were 50 cents a piece. These sell really well at the Pink Elephant, so I did bring both of them home to sell. Vine Home Thrift does a great job of keeping pairs together. You can see here they're marked as sets. I love that. That's one of my favorite things about this store. These I thought were cool. They're just old advertising mugs. I don't know. I was thinking maybe they would sell in the shop. I did not bring them home, but I was considering it. And this is what I'm talking about for my collection. This is a great find. It's marked USA. It's a vintage stoneware mixing bowl with the blue glaze, $5. Great, great price. This definitely came home with me. Don't know where I'm putting it yet, but I love the thing so much. It will go somewhere in my kitchen. I just haven't really redone my cabinets and stuff since Christmas, so I will figure out a spot for this and show you in another video. I have a painted cutting board like that in my shop. It has not sold, so I didn't pick that one up. And then I was looking at this tea tin because I have sold several tea tins. Could not get it opened, so that stayed behind as well. I love these old butter slicers. I was trying to figure out if this was a set. It wasn't marked as a set, but it kind of looked like a set. But I guess you could really use the butter slicer on any dish, really. My friend Jamie from Border Bananas started a trend last year here in our little corner of the YouTube world by picking up Currier and Ives dishes. So of course I had to find out if she wanted these. So I texted her and she did. She wanted 4. So I actually picked up all 8. I figure I'll keep the other 4. They kind of go with my blue and white dishes. And if I change my mind about them, I can always put them in my shop. But for now, consider me influenced. Thanks, Jamie. Haha. I thought these were pretty. They are, I think, a reproduction of an old transferware pattern. They do say dishwasher and microwave safe, so they're definitely more modern. I thought they were pretty, but not old enough for my collections. I really thought these were my Mikasa French countryside for a moment, but they're not. They're just a Sakura plate made in a very, very similar pattern. They are slightly smaller. Once I held it, I was like, oh, this is smaller, but very similar to the Mikasa French countryside that I pick up. Now, in all my days of thrifting and decorating, I've never seen one of these. I guess it's like an inlaid rolling pin. I love this thing so much. It's so different. This is what my title is about. And for someone who loves rolling pins, I was so excited to find it. It looks hand carved. And then I guess someone inlaid it with, I don't know, is it bone? Is it, I'm not exactly sure, but I love it. And I've put it here in the basket that hangs on the rail in my kitchen. I love it so much. Was so happy to find it. Here's my thrifter's regret for the day. It's just a little item. I was thinking about these for making magnets for selling in the shop. I think I told you I've been making magnets with vintage items. Those would have been perfect with like little eggs or bunnies for Easter. I'm not even sure why I put them back. I think I wasn't sure on the size. They're a little big for a magnet, but I think it could have worked really well. Vine Home Thrift has gotten extremely organized with their linens. I love it. It makes it so easy to shop the linens. Now, I didn't really find anything in the linens on this day, but I enjoyed looking through them and I knew what I was looking at because everything was nicely labeled. I will be keeping an eye out in 2022 for more napkins to use on my table settings. We keep having to like mix and match, which is fine, but I would like to have more sets, larger sets of napkins. I also got this at Vine Home Thrift. I did not have footage of me finding it. I don't even remember where I found it, but I know I bought it there that day. I'm probably going to use this on my coffee bar. It's a nice little mug rack, which I thought was kind of different. If I wind up not using it, I can definitely use it as a display piece in my booth. Okay, Vine Home Thrift never disappoints, like never. I love this store and it's like it's gotten even better. It's so well organized. I don't know if they had like a manager shift or something. I don't know. But anyway, it was fantastic. If you're ever thrifting in Mankato, Minnesota, go to Vine Home Thrift. If you like home decor and like vintage, they have a lot of it. Anyway, so I got a lot of good things, which you've probably already seen because I'm putting the haul within the video this time around. I think now I'm going to go to... I haven't been to the Mankato Goodwill, so I think I'm gonna go there. And then there's a store in North Mankato called New to You Thrift Store that gets really good reviews online. I have to cross the highway. So if you looked at a map, I'm currently east of 169. I need to cross over, I believe. I think that's what it looked like. I have to go to the other side of 169, which I've actually never been there before. So I might do that next, but first I'm gonna hit the Goodwill. All right, see you in a bit.